Okay, yesterday was so nice here in the Philadelphia area. We had some friends over for dinner. We went out to the back patio and we opened up the deck and we like pulled off the furniture covers. Pine needles were everywhere, like even underneath, I don't know how, underneath the furniture cover. So trying to tidy up the patio, the deck for your spring space and for your time outside, this is really cool. This is Aerobroom. It is a 2-in-1. It's a cordless and a rechargeable blower and sweeper. Awesome, all in one, really sleek, streamlined design. That's a new word. Kylie Watts is hanging with us this morning.
Hi, Ellie Carr.
It's so good to see you.
Good to be here.
So we're gonna do a little spring cleaning with a really cool innovation.
Yes, this is something we just introduced a few weeks ago, and what I love so much about this is the story of why it was created. This product was actually created by a gentleman who would go visit his 85-year-old mother all the time. She loved to clean with her broom, so he'd find her oftentimes outside sweeping away. But the problem was when she got to furniture and where things were, she couldn't get to it.
Okay.
And he said, Mom, go grab the blower. And she said, no, it's too big, it's too heavy, and it's too noisy for me. And that was when that aha moment went off in his head and said, we've got to create something that's ultra lightweight. So this only weighs 2 pounds. That is a great 2-in-1. That's going to be that perfect amount of airflow to get underneath furniture and do it in a way that makes it easy to clean. And that's how the Air Broom was born. So
we only have about 400 to go around this. As Kylie's showing us,
oh, goodness.
It's been really popular this
It
season.
has, yes.
Because it's such a great problem solver for the decks, the patios, the outdoor spaces without having to pull out the big leaf blower.
Right, so I just put it on the low setting and there are
Okay.
2 modes on it. So I swept, but maybe, you know what, I get to an area where I just want to blow those leaves away. I can easily do that with this. But this is where it really shines, going underneath the furniture in areas where maybe you don't want to bend over. Now, my friend's mom that I just spoke about, she's 87 to this day and still loves to use this. So we've got all that where we can just blow this away. You can take it up to the top of the furniture too. So if you've got garden art or you're potting up things and you've got pollen and stuff all over it, easy to do. But it's just a great tool to have around because whether you want to use the blower or whether you want to sweep, you've got both of them right here at your fingertips.
It could be the leaves, the debris, the pine needles, the pollen that sits and settles on your outdoor furniture. So if you've got a front porch, front patio, it could be the back deck, whatever the case may be, even just kind of trimming up, or I should say like cleaning up, right around the walkways where maybe it just gets a little buildup with leaves and debris. It's the perfect way to keep that space looking fresh. It's honestly, it's amazing what sweeping the outdoors can do.
I know, and sometimes again, you don't want a tool that's so powerful that's gonna blow all your mulch away and blow everything out of the garden. That's why this is perfection. It's a 15,000 RPM motor in here, so it's ultra lightweight, not super loud, so it's not gonna hurt your ears the way some big blowers do, but you have the versatility of a great 2-in-1. So maybe you're just weed whacking, you've got a little grass clippings. You can detach the actual blower itself and use it in handheld mode, which is great.
Cool.
Charges up with the cord we're going to provide for you, but then you can literally, you know, use like a little brick that you have for your phone, use it on your vehicles, all around the house, and even indoors. It's a great tool as well.
You don't have to move around all the potted plants, right? Or your big pots on the entryway, but you want to clean and trim up around that and sweep up that area.
Yeah.
You don't have to move anything to be able to get into those spots because it is that broom and the leaf blower all in one. Our price right now is $45.98. We don't have very many to go around, so call us, put in your cart, but check out. And listen, it's no bigger than your broom. You don't have to make extra room. You're replacing just your, you know, one-trick wonder broom with now a 2-in-1.
Right, and that's what I love so much about this too. If you're limited on space, maybe you even just have a little balcony at your house that you want to clean off. This whole thing again is 2 pounds. I'll show you where you charge it up to right on the side here. So again, it just charges like your phone, which is great. Little USB port right there. I'll flip it to the front. This is your power button. So one touch is going to go low. You'll see that button change to blue. That's high. And again, you can just unscrew this too. If you want to use this handheld, you can do that as well, which is so nice.
Do you find the battery life is good?
Up to 30 minutes, depending on which setting you're using.
Oh, awesome. And really, you're not, I mean, you're probably only having it on in like 10 to 15 second increments,
well, and
you know, just to kind of blow that area off and then you're done.
Right, I'll sneak around you on this side. You saw what I did. So maybe you're gonna have areas where you wanna sweep, right? We're off the edge right here. We wanna get around things, super easy. cleaning with the broom is still one of the best ways to clean,
Yeah.
right? Maybe you want to just sweep it off the patio until you get to the grassy area, because this is all organic matter. So this is still good to keep in our gardens. It helps the pollinators and all that stuff. So get it off the walkways, but keep it in the gardens.
But with the blower, if there's an area too you can't quite reach on the deck or the patio, or it's blocked, you can use that. There's
Yeah.
only about 350 now to go around. This has been an item this season that you have loved. So do me a favor, grab it now. A lot of you have already been shopping for it. It's going to make cleaning up the patio space, the front patio, the deck, the entryway so much easier, instead of having to pull out that big clunky leaf blower. Or maybe you're like us, at least at my house, the garage is jam-packed.
Yes.
There's who knows what's in of my husband's tools, but truly we don't have room for like a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Like we just don't. So if you're short on space, it's the same space as a broom.
See, and that's the thing. We have one of those giant leaf blower that you wear on your back. I can't even get the thing started, and I'm not even joking. Well, I literally
like,
have to
"I'm
be
good."
like, Dan, put it on my back. It weighs
Yeah.
as much as I do, and I'm like, I'm gonna get blown away.
Here, can I hold this?
Yes,
too?
you should feel it. It's so nice. Each part of it is a pound. So the blower portion's
Right.
a pound, the broom's a pound, which
It's
is
not
nice.
much more than your standard broom, but now you're getting the job done faster, more efficiently, and you're not having to store anything extra. I think you're gonna love having this blower, especially for the dust and the pollen. It's getting more and more limited.
everywhere right now.
$45.98. Yeah, I know, right? Well, and you see it sitting on your furniture, and the longer that it sits there, the problem is almost the worse that it gets because of the buildup. So if you can easily just pop out to the back deck on a windy day, or when the pollen has all kind of come down, blow it off, sweep it off, it makes the job a lot easier. We are getting even more limited, Jen. Was that, how many were we down to? Because a lot of you are putting it in your cart now and checking out. So we only started our show with about 300, and we're quickly counting down. It's under $50, about $45.98.
Yeah.
And it's a touch of a button.
It really is, and really one motion too. So you can see right there whether it's on the sidewalks, whether it's around the vehicle, around the bicycles, the furniture, or the garden art that you have. You literally can sweep, and in one motion, if you have an area where you want to blow the leaves away or the debris away, you hit one button for low,
You can even go up.
one button for high. Exactly, and that's good. To your point, I mean, the reach that I would get at the top is unbelievable. So
Yeah.
maybe you have cobwebs or things like that you want to clean out. But we
Yeah.
can easily flip it down and go low too, and use it in the handheld mode. So it's a really unique piece of kind of, I don't want to call it machinery, but it works really well.
Handy
And
tool.
remember, this was created by a gentleman whose mom was 87 years old. Well, she's 87 now. She was 85 at the time. She still loved to clean. She loved to use her broom, but she didn't want to take out the big blower.
Right.
So now we've got the best of both worlds in this too.
Yeah, you've got your outdoor broom and the blower that also goes into handheld mode.
Yeah.
So it's really a two, call it a three-in-one that I know you will love. Under $50 now, well under 300 to go around. It's about $45.98. Your easy payment gets it home too for $15.33. Put it in your cart, check out. We'll make cleaning for spring kind of a lot of fun too, I think, Kylie.
And easy. That's the big thing.
Yeah, Kylie, thank you so much for hanging with us.
Thank you, Al.
All right, we've got an entire hour